It's a new day in Halifax, and this morning I made a bit of an oopsie. This year I'm covering some written news stories here in Halifax, and one of the places that I'm going to be writing stories is in the courts, the Nova Scotia court. So I had to be at court this morning at 10 a.m. See, I'm not very good with times. I had to be at court at 10 a.m. to get a tour of the building. But instead, I fell asleep on the bus, and I ended up in Dartmouth. For those of you who don't know where Dartmouth is a different city. I have a full fridge, some lovely oikos for them gym gains. Getting some 9 grams of protein, got some Chinese ginger, it's pretty good. But what I'm supposed to be looking at right now is the fried rice that I made a few days ago. I have to eat that fried rice because it has seafood and chicken in it. If I don't eat it soon, it's gonna grow legs and walk away. So obviously today's video is gonna be about some things that fire me up about Halifax. So in this video, I'm gonna be telling you why Halifax is so much more than a coastal hipster heaven. One thing that gets me excited about Halifax is the businesses. There aren't so many businesses where you can't compete with them. Even if you wanted to open up a coffee shop, there aren't enough coffee shops for you to not be recognized and drowned out. If I open a coffee shop in a corner in Toronto, it would cost me $5,000 a month. Someone might not even see it, no one will go inside. You know, I can't afford to hire staff or anyone to clean it, so it gets all muggy and disgusting, and then it gets shut down. In Halifax, if I were to start a coffee business, yeah, it would be hard, it's a hard business, but I could call it like Bargus, and like all the students would line up and come inside, or people would at least hear about it. Number 2, most of the media thinks alike. So if I make videos, chances are people are gonna find it. There are some really creative people in the city that are competing with my content. But for the most part, if I make a video called drinking some water in Halifax, people are gonna find it. This isn't gonna be a listicle video, it's gonna be a vlog, but I just wanted to tell you about things that fire me up about the city. Let's give this a little stir and oh shit. The third thing, and one of my favorites, is it's not hard to get recognized and to recognize people in Halifax. If I'm walking down the road and I see the mayor, I could be like, "Hey Mike, are you buying potatoes today?" And sometimes people recognize me from YouTube, some of them say hi, other ones just look at you and smile like this. So let's have a chat as I munch on some rice, and I want you to actually chat with me, so drop me comments in the description below and we'll pretend we're eating a meal together. Pause this video right now, go grab yourself a sandwich, however weird and creepy that may be. Sit with me and let's have a chat. I'm gonna tell you what's new in my life because I've been away for a while and I feel like that's my duty to you guys, being my subscribers. I got a 360 camera! It feels light. Did I lose it? No, let's charge it. This is from the school at the University of King's College. As many of you know, I'm finishing my degree at university. I'm doing my business on the side. One of the perks of going to university still is being able to use some of the kick-ass equipment. This equipment right here, seriously kick-ass. Other than that, I have to go to class 8 hours a day to do tutorials about journalism. Now, okay, the tutorials are useful and I'm picking up bits and pieces of information that's really helpful. But I have the attention span of a fried eggplant. Chances are I'm gonna drift off and think about scalloped potatoes or making YouTube videos or about the next course I'm gonna teach on Udemy that I'm gonna look up on Wikipedia as the source to teach an entire 5-hour course. I'm also starting a cool business here in Halifax. It's not a business per se right now. We're gonna grow it as a platform. I can't tell you what platform that is, but we're gonna eventually transform it into a business model. So what we're going to do is actually build this thing that we're creating. Once it gains some traction and momentum and publicity, we're going to change it to a paid model. And it's just going to switch like night and day. Those are my goals. I'm going to be telling you more about my business. When we launch, we're going to launch hard. We're going to be all over the city talking about this new business model, this new idea, this new platform that we're growing. But I have a co-founder in this business, so I can't, release all the information. We're going to discuss some things. We're going to agree on things. You gotta be a good partner. You gotta do your thing. So stick around, stay tuned. I'm gonna teach you so much more about that.